Japan is a country that whatever the young men or girls, nobody's gonna judge you.
Like if it's fashion week, but on the streets, I love it.
But there's stuff like always respect other people, never litter, keep to yourself kind of stuff that everybody does. So it's... Hey guys and girls, it's your flashy fashion reporter, Kathy Cat, and today we're gonna go hit the streets of Tokyo and ask the foreigners who are now here and who freshly come into Japan, a couple of them are quite fresh here, what they envy about Japan. So from their stay here in Japan, what do they envy and what do they wish they had back home? So let's go hit the streets of Tokyo and ask foreigners in Japan. Is there anything, now that you've been here for 4 years, that you think, this is so nice here, I envy that a little bit?
I think Japan is in Asia. It's a country like you can dress whatever you want, and people don't say anything about like they give you some like if you wearing something strange. Like in China, they were like just staring you, like they're telling you with their eyes that you wearing so strange. I don't like that. But I was like, what the is that? That's to do about you. I want to wear whatever I want to wear.
It's your body, it's your choice, your wardrobe.
Yeah. So I think Japan is a country that whatever the young men or girls, nobody's gonna judge you. I think that's kind of good. Yeah,
I like that too. So when you were back home in China and now here in Japan, has your fashion style changed because you feel like you can express yourself more?
Yeah, that changed a lot. Like 4 years ago, my clothes is totally different. Like I'm wearing this, and 4 years ago when I first came to Japan, I wearing something very different. Like in China, it's kind of, even though I wearing this and I walk on street, maybe someone will take a pic of it, but nobody's gonna just staring me or yelling at me like, why are you wearing that? So I think it's very good.
Yes, freedom of fashion. I love it.
Maybe it's Japan's safety when you ending your work or school and come back to your home. Maybe you choose Densha. But when I first thought that everyone and they were tired and just sleep in the Densha, and I got very shocked. I think that was a very good thing, that even though you were sleep in Densha and you will be safe and no one stranger or the bad guys will touch you or something. Yeah, that was
everyone sleeps on the train. I'm like, how is this safe? In Japan it's safe, right?
Yeah.
You fall asleep on the train yet?
No, I never did. I still care about it, so.
Anything you envy about Japan? Anything you wish you had back home?
Especially the things that they put your stuff in your bag and are much friendlier than German people are, is like, that's what I'm really envy of. Also, like everything is cleaner. I am from Berlin, and Berlin is not really a very clean city, I would say, and here everything I think it's like the streets are clean, also like the toilets are clean too. And yes, in Germany it's a little bit hard, I think, about this. Yes.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. The cleanliness is a whole different thing here.
Yes, that's right.
Why do you think Japan is so clean in comparison to Berlin? What's different?
I think it's about the culture in Japan. Like the Japanese people are very clean by themselves. They go bathing every day, I think, and like there's also this whole onsen culture. And I think it's a whole nother level than in Germany it is. So yeah, I think that's the reason maybe.
The other thing probably is, their fashion. They're so fashionable. It's just so aesthetic to see people walking like on the street. It's like if it's fashion week, but on the streets. I love it.
Yeah, it's like a catwalk every day, especially here in Harajuku. Everyone's dressed well. The kind of fashion that you guys are wearing right now, could you wear this in Germany?
Like especially the shoes I've bought. These are very high, I would say, and very extra, like the pattern and stuff. So I think people would look at me in Germany definitely because of the height of these shoes. So feel a bit uncomfortable maybe wearing this in Germany maybe. Yeah.
Anything here in Japan that you kind of envy? Anything you wish you had back home? I wish I had the culture of people being more polite and not littering everywhere, because I see like barely any litter, and in the Netherlands it's huge amounts. And I like how like people aren't very like loud, super like and disturbing towards other people. Like there's a big culture on like don't disturb others, whereas in the Netherlands it's more like do what you want. Which both are good in their own way, but I kind of wish it was more similar to Japan. And also the massive like variety of fashion, because it's not just one specific fashion, it's so many different kinds. And I guess that's just because the population here is much bigger, but seeing everybody's like amazing outfits just inspires me so much. And in the Netherlands it's more low-key compared. It's a little bit more toned down in Europe, isn't it? How about you? What do you envy about Japan?
I think the fashion thing is similar. I think I'm quite envious of like there's like a cohesive culture, which is something that I've really struggled with coming from the UK, especially being in an international school. People are like really proud of their culture and they like really celebrate it, and that's great. And it's kind of, but it comes to like National Dress Day, and it's like, what do I wear? You know, like what is my culture other than like swearing and drinking? But like here, it's even though there are all these different subcultures, it's kind of united under this like one cohesive thing, and I'm quite envious of that.
I agree with what they're saying completely. Like for me, it's like growing up in one country and then another country and then being ethnically from another country that I've never lived in. It's hard for me to go, well, what is my culture? Especially at international schools where it's so much like, be proud of who you are. And I'm like, who is that? And Japan, it's very like, you know what it is. You know the things about your culture, you know the food about your culture, you know the clothing towards your culture or thereabouts. I like that. Now I'm gonna throw a little thing in here, but isn't it then very much a monoculture? Technically, yes, but I think it's like what Flo said, it's one culture and then subcultures of that, I guess. In the Netherlands or in Singapore or in Ireland, it's kind of random. And here, I guess like it is technically monoculture, but I mean, there's like stuff that's like a general idea that's shared, and then stuff that's like, you're free to do your own thing. Like fashion, you're free to make your own culture, make your own fashion style. And then, but there's stuff like always respect other people, never litter, keep to yourself kind of stuff that everybody does. So it's both. Freedom of fashion, great customer service, clean streets, but also, hey, what about hot drinks from the vending machine? All the amazing convenience, also the convenience stores that are everywhere. The general safety is one of the biggest ones for me, just how safe Japan is, and that people are nice with each other and less selfish and think more about group harmony. So those are a couple of things that come into my head straight away, but I've been living here for 7 years. So if you want to find out more about Japan, check out this video here if you're curious about living here. And if you want to find out more about me and the director, check the description box down below. We've been doing this for 7 years now, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you soon in Tokyo.